So, first, we define organic components are essential building materials for all living organisms such as amino acids, carbohydrates, and nucleotides. For a review, amino acids are the building blocks of protein, and chain of amino acids can be classified either as peptide and protein. And protein are defined as polypeptide chains comprised of more than 40 or 50 amino acids, while peptide, a chain comprised of small number of amino acids. Per se, protein and peptide array are both referred to an analytical tool that is mainly used to analyze the behavior of protein and peptide. They both choose chip, which serves as platform to study their binding and kinematic properties. Going to history of how protein array and peptide array developed, we first focus on the who discovered protein, which is Linus Pauling. Linus Pauling is an American chemist that was awarded a Nobel Prize twice, and he discovered the magnetic properties of hemoglobin, that change upon being exposed to oxygen. Moreover, he is also the founder of microbiology and discovered the spiral structure of protein. Go to the pioneer who developed protein array, which is Roger Atkins. He introduced microarray technology that refers to the miniaturization of thousands of assays on one small plate. Further, the discovery of protein led to one of the most important applications of proteomics in biotechnology, which is peptide and protein array. Today, the concept of protein and peptide array is widely used in the field of medicinal biology and biology itself. In addition, peptide and protein array are chains of research about developing and looking for cure in different diseases.
The pioneers. To further appreciate protein and peptides, let's take a look at the pioneers who significantly made an impact and contribution to the development of proteins. First, let's emphasize the work of Linus Pauling. In 1930, he with Robert Corey, discovered the alpha helix and beta sheet structure of proteins. He also studied the structure of amino acids and small peptides. And in mid-1930s, the structure of biological molecules were developed. In 1936, he discovered that the magnetic properties of hemoglobin change upon the exposure to oxygen, which leads to the discovery of sickle cell anemia. McBeath and Schreiber. In 1999, they were the first to report that proteins could be printed and assayed in the microarray platform and detected protein-ligand interactions. So how this works? Proteins were immobilized at high spatial density by reacting lysine side chain amino acid groups with aldehyde modified glass slides. Proteins were then attached covalently to glass slides and were capable of retaining the ability to interact with other proteins. McBeath and Schreiber validated their arrays by demonstrating their application in three different areas, such as the screening of protein-protein interaction, identification of substrate of protein kinesis, and identification of proteins targeted by small molecules. For further researches about McBeath, the link will follow. In 2001, Chu and his co-workers demonstrated the construction of protein array consisting of 6,566 yeast proteins obtained from overexpression of open reading frames cloned into yeast high copy expression vectors. The concomitant with this work was development of the antibody arrays by DeWitt and Tomlinson in 2000. Here is a sample work of Chu, detecting the protein-protein interactions on the glass slides. Lastly, in 2005, Powellets established the first reverse phase protein microarrays. This method allowed them to precisely measure 91 phosphosites of 67 proteins at 6 different time points. In 2000, Wild and Tomlinson developed a technique for high throughput screening of recombinant antibodies by immobilizing up to 18,342 phage libraries presenting single-chain antibody variable region fragments on filter paper to select for specific antigens in a complex mixture. In 2001, have expanded the idea of Wild, generating a multiplex array where 115 different antibodies were linked to polylysin-coated glass slides. The results revealed that antibodies constituted a foremost challenge for protein array manufacturing. The work substantiated the hypothesis that antibody display libraries, such as the ribosome, phage, mRNA display libraries, were probably the most practical and promising solution for the success of protein microarrays technology.
Now we will consider the advancements in protein and peptide arrays. Now first, for the previous years, protein and peptide arrays have only served as an analytical tool in proteomics. However, through the advancement of technology, these important biological tools have been used in many biological applications, one of which is the protein expression profiling. Now, the most fundamental use of protein arrays on the study of protein, in particular its properties. One of such is protein expression profiling. Now, as by definition, it is defined as the identifying of proteins expressed in a particular tissue under a specified set of conditions at a particular time, usually compared to expression in reference samples. Now, here is an example of protein expression profiling. As we can see, here is a non-treated protein, while on the other side is the retonic acid treated. Now, as we can see, they have different protein array structures. Next, we have biomarkers, which is usually used in the field of medicine. Biomarkers are generally used to detect a certain disease or any related phenomenon through proteins. Common biomarkers include that of the ERGS and KRS for colorectal cancer, estrogen and progesterone receptor for breast cancer, and cardiac markers, which can be used to evaluate heart function. We consider another advancement in biotechnology, which is functional annotation. Now, functional annotation is usually performed by incubating proteins with proper substrates, which will report protein signals through the form of absorbance or fluorescence. Now, almost a decade ago, the earliest technique of functional annotation was developed. It can detect corresponding enzymes based on their intrinsic activity. In 2006, it was extended to protein proteases with a panel of activity-based probes. Now, recently, in 2012, a new surface concentration-based assay for quantitative kinetic analysis of proteases on microarray was created. Another is ligand or inhibitor binding. Now, through the years of 2003 to 2009, a strategy was developed to introduce the fluorophores to proteins, which allowed to identify potential inhibitor. Apart from the lead discovery, another important application of small molecule microarrays is to generate useful chemical probes. As compound identified them from small molecule microarray screening can be directly converted to chemical probes by simply replacing their mobilization handle with a fluorescent tag without the loss of activity. Schreiber and co-workers are some of the few who developed small molecule microarray for ligand discovery. Now recently, for this advancement in 2011, Wu and co-workers have constructed a 270-member peptide aldehyde array, which is used to investigate the binding specificities of various cysteine proteases in crude lysates. Includes the discussion for protein and peptide microarrays.